and welcome to TTTP, Tell the Truth Podcast with your boy, TSC. That's me. What up? I ain't gonna be up here long. Um, only got like two topics anyway. I ain't gonna be up here long. Hope everybody had a good day today. Hope everybody went out and had some fun. But I'll start talking to some people, get off up here. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Okay, let's go. Um, like I said, I only got like two topics, so I ain't gonna be up here long. I ain't gonna be up here long at all. It's a little late, so trying not to be here too long. So let's get with it. I saw the Michael Jackson movie. I looked at it, man. I watched it. Um, I know everybody now should already watched it. Should already seen it. Um, Janet says this is supposed to be the true story, right? So what I don't understand is this: the first one with the Jackson Fives, Marlon was getting all the ass whoopings, right? Um, but in the movie, Mike was getting all the ass whoopings. So I really don't understand that. So in the first one, why did it seem like uh, Marlon was getting all the ass whoopings and Mike wasn't, right? But in the movie, Michael Jackson getting all the ass whoopings. I mean, like he beating Michael ass. And in the first joint, you know what I'm saying, the Jackson Five story, Michael wasn't getting his ass beat. He got his ass beat once because he threw the shoe, right? And he got his ass whooped because he threw the shoe. Uh, but this movie here, they didn't show Michael throwing no shoe. They showed Michael getting his ass whipped because he wasn't paying Joe no attention. He wouldn't look at Joe when he's singing because he didn't want to look at Joe. He just wanted to sing. He didn't want to look at Joe. So, he got his ass whipped a lot. But in the Jackson Five's family joint, Marlon was getting his ass whipped because Marlon couldn't get the steps right. He was singing off key. So he was getting his ass whipped, right? And, you know what I'm saying? Like the other Jackson 5 story, Michael got his ass whipped, I think, twice. Once when he ran to get some candy because he wanted to open a store and he was late for practice. And I think he got his ass whipped for that. Then he got his ass whipped because he threw a shoe at Joseph. So he got his ass whipped for that, right? But in all actuality, Marlon was getting beat a lot. But in this movie, Michael got his ass whipped a lot. Joe was something else though. That's what Joe was. When you look at the other one, the Jackson Five movie, the other one, um, Joe was a funny motherfucker. Well, I'm sorry. In the first one, he was a mean motherfucker, right? But in the movie, the Michael Jackson movie, he was a funny motherfucker. I swear to God, Joe Jackson was something else, man. That dude was funny as hell. Catherine was still scared of him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, it was a good movie. His nephew played a hell of a part. I mean, he played his uncle like, you know what I'm saying? And he made it look good, like for real, for real. And to be honest, it really made it seem like his brothers was just the backup dance singers. That's exactly what it looked like in this movie, the Michael Jackson movie. It seemed like his brothers was just like it was his background singers versus you know the other one. The other one they looked like the Jackson Fives. They was together. You know what I'm saying? But in this movie, it just everything was just different. Uh, certain songs they sung uh, wasn't the same songs off the first one, and then when they did like Human Nature, when he was saying that they had his brothers in the background, but it wasn't like that. In the other one, it wasn't like that. So I don't know what was going on with that, why they did it like that. I couldn't understand it. Um, but the executive producers are Janet, um, Jermaine, Tito. Them boys got paid. Either way it go, that movie made a lot of money, and they got paid from the movie. They got paid from the executive producers. They just got paid all the way around the board. The only one they showed in that movie was Latoya. They didn't show Janet. Didn't show Reedy. They showed Michael, his brothers, and Latoya. They never showed Janet or Reedy. So yeah, that throws everything off because and the other one they showed them all. They showed Michael, they showed Reedy, they showed Reedy, they showed Janet, and they showed Latoya. But on this Michael Jackson movie, they didn't show that. So that was kind of disturbing to me. Like I said, all in all, it was a pretty good movie. But to me, they just left some things out from the other one. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, but kudos to his siblings. They did good, man. And to me, to be honest, I think they waited until they pops was gone. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe ain't here no more. I don't know if their mom's still here, but if she is, they sold the rights to Michael's story. They sold the rights to the story, allegedly, um, and they became executive producers. You know what I'm saying? And they directed the movie the way they wanted it directed. You know what I'm saying? And they did a good job. They left some stuff out. I don't think Janet wanted to be seen in there. I don't think Reedy wanted to be seen in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they want nobody playing them. But Latoya was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. You will have somebody play her. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a pretty good movie, man. Uh, I feel it could have been. I feel like they should have put some scenes, or you know what I'm saying, from the old one. You know what I'm saying, to make it, yeah, more interesting. Um, it really showed Michael's kid side. You know what I'm saying? They really showed his kid side. They showed a lot of that. Um, his surgery on his nose, they showed that, but they didn't show that in the first one. What else? His brothers was they got Porsches, they got Rolls Royces, they got BMWs, they got Mercedes. Michael was riding in a Ford Mercury. I'll be honest. That's why them boys went broke, and that's why Michael didn't. Michael had his driver driving him in a Ford Mercury. And I'm being so honest. My brother-in-law had one of those. The car that Michael was his driver was driving. Um, you know what I'm saying? And then the crazy part is they never showed the part where Joseph got caught talking to the woman on the phone, where the woman called the house. They didn't show that. Was it the same house from the first movie? Yeah, it was. It was the same house from the first movie. It really was. From the first Jackson 5 joint. You know what I'm saying? Um, but they didn't show when that woman was calling the phone, and then he told Catherine he wanted some ice cream, and she walked off, got in the car. Well, before she got in the car, she heard the phone ring. She went to the security booth, picked up the phone, heard Joseph talk to a woman, walked back in, smacked him up a couple times, and she bounced. They didn't show that. You know how the first one they showed the separation of them two. This one they didn't show no separation. They didn't even bring that up as it exists. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say some of the things that I say. Like in that first Jackson 5 movie. One of them boys looked too much like Jackson, for real. And it was the one that was playing Jermaine. He really had looked like Jackson. So that could have been Joe Jackson's son. I don't know. From his first marriage. You see what I'm saying? And he did have kids from his first marriage. Well, I think a child. I ain't gonna say kids. I think he had a child from his first marriage. So they didn't show all that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff they clipped out. They left off, which I feel like they should have brought a lot of that stuff from the first joint into this one, but they didn't. But it's all good. I never know Joe Jackson to have gray eyes. Yeah, Joe Jackson with gray eyes. That shit was crazy as hell. Dude got gray eyes, but none of your kids got gray eyes. Make that make sense. We all know Joe Jackson ain't had gray eyes, but it's okay though. They did what they did, the way they did it. The shit was crazy, but it's all good. If you haven't seen the movie, check it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check the movie. It's a pretty good movie. Check it out. It is a little sad. Um, not too bad, but it is a little sad. But not like that. It was mostly sad when Michael was getting his ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why it was kind of sad because nobody expected Michael Jackson to be getting his ass whipped like that. But yo, that kid, that man had fans. I mean, he had fans, man. He was king of pop. There would never, ever, ever be another pop singer, king of pop like Mike. I mean, don't get me wrong. Chris Brown tried it. Usher tried it, but them guys would never be Michael Jackson, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would beat Michael Jackson. Nobody can never, ever do what he's done. You know what I'm saying? And he also said he had to get shit right. You know what I'm saying? He said, if he don't, Prince gonna get it. Yeah, he did say that. They did put that in there. So we all knew Prince and Mike was rivals. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. We all know the boys at the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? But Mike kept winning the most Grammys. Uh, but we all know them boys had, uh, musical, how can I say this? Musical problems with each other. Mike was on top. Prince wanted to be there. And they both was like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, like I said, all in all, it's a pretty good movie. So, check it out, y'all. Um, I got I got Fire Stick, so I had to wait for it to get the high quality because it was in low quality for a minute. So I waited for it to get in high quality. Once it got the high quality, then we was able to watch it. So all in all, it was a pretty good movie. Would I watch it again? No, I saw it once. Would I watch it again? No, I doubt it. Would I watch the other Jackson? Yeah, I watched the other one before I watched this one again. I won't watch that one again. It wasn't to my likings. Like I said, I feel like they left a lot of stuff off that they should have put in there from the last one, from the first one, that is. So they should have, like I said, put that stuff in there. You feel me? But they didn't. So yeah, like I said, if you're a fan of Michael Jackson and you love this man, check his movie out. It was pretty good, so check it out. Uh, like I said, I ain't gonna be up there too long. I just want to get up here and really like talk about that right quick. And I had two topics, but the second one kind of faded off a little bit as I'm talking about, the Jackson movie. So it kind of faded off a little bit. But yeah. So check it out. You won't be disappointed. I think a few of y'all won't. Some of y'all won't be disappointed. Uh, I think the younger people who never saw the first Jackson 5 movie won't be disappointed, because they really didn't know about him like that. They parent, they parents know about Mike. So the younger generation now seeing the movie, they like, okay, this what, okay. So they probably like that part. But me being OG, old school, I like the first one better than this. So like I said, go check it out and see for yourself. You know what I mean? And see for yourself. So, and to go on to my next topic, uh, they still ain't learning. Yeah, no, still ain't learning. Motherfuckers still stabbing people in the back. Grown men still ain't growing up. Everybody's still doing the same dumb old shit. Nobody's trying to grow up. Nobody wants to grow up. And I think that's just how the older we get, we're gonna keep seeing. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't gonna grow up, man. I'm sorry. Some men they're just not gonna grow up, and women too. Uh, Women are childish. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of childish women too. Uh, Women just do a bunch. They do the most. Women, y'all do the most, man. Y'all do the most in a relationship. Y'all do the most, man. When y'all should let us men relax, chill, don't be our headache. You know what I'm saying? Be our peace. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no headache, man. Be our peace. You know what I'm saying? Rub our back when we not thinking. Rub on us, man. Rub our head. Massage our head right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Bring that back. Got too many women who's trying to be in control. Um, and really don't know how to be in control. But we got a lot of women who in relationships that want to be in control and want to lead, but don't know how to lead. And that's probably why there's not a woman in the chair yet, because a lot of men feel like women can't lead. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like women won't be able to lead a nation. So, yeah, grow up, everybody. Grow up, man. Uh, if you with someone, you're in a relationship, and one of y'all ain't grow up, then something got to give. But y'all women need to grow up and stop trying to be in control all the time. You know what I'm saying? And just doing dumb shit. Touching stuff that's not yours. Moving shit that's not yours. Leave people's stuff alone. But if us men start smacking y'all, then the first thing y'all will do is call the police. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he smacked me. Leave our stuff alone. Quit touching our shit. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Because us men, we don't touch y'all stuff. And that's what I don't understand about y'all women. Why do y'all touch our stuff? Because we don't touch y'all stuff at all. We have a reason to touch y'all stuff. We don't want to touch y'all stuff. But y'all going to consistently, constantly touch our stuff. Always. You ain't going to never just see our stuff and walk by it. You got to be nosy. Women has to be nosy. They got to touch things. That's just what they do. They got to be nosy. You leave your phone down, they go come fuck with it. It's not your phone. You're not paying the bill, but they're gonna touch it anyway because that's what, especially insecure women. That is, a real insecure woman is gonna touch your stuff, and you can tell, babe, stop touching my stuff. Babe, leave my stuff. A real insecure woman will always and forever touch your stuff, and you can be in the house, ain't going nowhere. You can be work home, work home, work home, and she's still gonna go on your phone. Or she's gonna touch something and say, I ain't do that. Especially when you know where you put your stuff. So I just feel like a lot of women need to grow up, yo. And they're gonna fuck around. I'm telling you, some of you ladies gonna mess around one day and lose the best thing that happened to you. And you're gonna get a piece of shit. And you're gonna think you can do the same shit that you did to the man before. And you get to touching his stuff, and he gonna knock your ass. He gonna tell you a couple times, hey, leave my stuff alone. And he gonna be telling you to leave my stuff alone. He gonna get tired, and he gonna knock your ass. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, if you don't want to get punched on, beat on, cussed at, feelings hurt, leave your man shit alone. He leave his phone down, leave it alone. There's no reason for you fucking with his phone. Leave it alone. Because I feel like when women are insecure like that, it ain't because of the man. I feel like women be insecure like that because they do the shit they do on the low and think we don't know. Well, I'm a Virgo. When I see shit ain't right, I start watching. You don't know I'm watching, but I be watching. But you don't know I'm watching. Because that's just the Virgo part in me. You don't know I'm paying attention. Because I don't show you that I'm paying attention. But I'm paying attention. But you don't know it. I see shit and don't say nothing, man, because I don't want to argue. I'm the type of guy I don't want to argue. So, you know, Because I can say some shit to hurt your feelings and just shut you up. And I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I be trying not to. Because I have a very distinctive vocabulary. A very distinctive vocabulary. And I can use big words when I need to use big words. And I can get deep with the words. It hurts your feelings, but I don't be wanting to do that. So, uh, I'm about to end this segment. Like I said, uh, if you haven't seen the Michael Jackson movie, check it out. And ladies, like I said, um, grow up. Men too, but ladies, if you're in relationships, you still acting like a child, grow up, please. Y'all ladies, grow up, please. And that's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in to TTTP, Tell the Truth Podcast with your boy, TST. That's me. I love you guys. Love yourself. God loves more. Let's have a blessed one. Bye.